Over the last 2 decades, the start of the European Tour season has come to be defined by the desert swing, with tournaments in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Saudi Arabia and Qatar. Although I wasn't able to travel over there for the first events of 2021, I did get the chance to speak to Dubai Golf CEO Chris May to find out how much has changed over the course of his 20 plus years in the region.
When I first came on, honestly, I'd never been to Dubai before. I didn't know many people that had been to Dubai, apart from many of the professional golfers that played in the Dubai Desert Classic, and that was really all I knew about Dubai. But Dubai as a city has grown hugely and developed as real global hub now, with some of the best hotels in the world, some of the best golf courses in the world, probably the best airline in the world, and the infrastructure in the city is amazing.
The Desert Classic has been running now for 32 years, but the course and the tournament are pretty unrecognisable now to how they were back then. So what was it like in those early years, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right. When Emirates Golf Club was first built, I mean, it was before I came to Dubai, but late 80s, it was a square kilometre of grass in the middle of a desert. It was miles out of the city, and it now is really at the heart of the city. So that just shows what's happened in Dubai in terms of the transformation. But it's got such a great location now that it's difficult to beat. But in those early years, it was a long trek out to Emirates Golf Club, and you used to see camels on the side of the road, and it was a very, very different place when it was first built. With the pandemic, it's obviously been a challenging year for a city so reliant on tourism as Dubai. So how much has that affected the clubs over the past 12 months? I think everyone's been through a tough year with the global pandemic, and Dubai is certainly not been unaffected. We had a lockdown, a full lockdown and closure of golf clubs in Dubai for 35 days in March and April, but it's been very encouraging to see post-lockdown the popularity of golf has gone through the roof, as it has done in many parts of Europe and the States and around the world. But particularly in Dubai, the total number of member rounds in Dubai played last year was 12% up on 2019, and that's despite the 35-day closure. Memberships have gone up. We sold double the number of new memberships last year that we did in 2019. The pro shops have done really well, but golf as a game has a really great opportunity now, not just in Dubai, but globally, to really make the most of really turning those people into full-time golfers, full-time members, because there's a great appetite for golf right now.
One of the big draws you've got at the Emirates Club is the night golf. How has that changed things for your members?
Night golf really provides people with something a little bit different, because the majority of night golf is played over 9 holes, so it's much shorter, takes 2 hours to play, which makes it much easier for a lot more people to do. I think probably 60 to 70% of our rounds on night golf are just 9 holes, and that works really well. People find it fits into their schedule well. They can maybe tie it into watching a football game late when they finish, or watching a rugby game or cricket, whatever it may be, and it just works really, really well, because it's brought more people into golf and been transformational in that respect.
It's obviously a very important region for the European Tour, starting and ending their season there now. So what does it mean to have the Desert Classic and the other tour events in the Middle East?
Yeah, I think the Desert Classic is hugely important in Dubai. It's the oldest and most traditional golf tournament in the region, and it really put Dubai on the map and the region on the map. It's held on the Majlis golf course, the first grass golf course in the Middle East. Great golf champions that have won, from Seve through to Rory. It's really a who's who of golf over the last 30 years. So it's been hugely important on really showcasing Dubai to the world, and as a result, I think we've now got the Middle East swing with the tournament in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and then Saudi Arabia. So that sort of pioneering golf tournament of the Dubai Desert Classic really has led to a huge growth in professional golf in this region.